Temporary driver's licenses are now implemented around the Philippines.
The travel hotspot in Marikina can be visited and welcome for all tourists.
Mayon volcano glows in Alpai's night sky as it spews bright orange lava down its slopes Monday evening.
Denver Nuggets versus Miami Heat Game 3 is about to begin.
One of the famous lechons in town will satisfy and meet your cravings.
Good week from north to south STIs.
Temporary driver's licenses are now implemented around the Philippines.
LTO extends the validity of paper license up until October. It started issuing temporary driver's license in paper as it would run out of plastic cards nationwide by the end of April. Here's Ang and LTO to deliver the latest updates. Ang?
Thank you, Eli. The LTO has said it has started issuing a temporary driver's license on paper, as it would run out of PVC plastic cards nationwide by the end of April. It is also extended that the validity of driver's license expiring April 24 onwards October 21, 2023 without penalties for late renewal.
You know what? Oh my god, look at this. This paper license is very inconvenient because of the size. You know, imagine it almost the same size of a whole bond paper. Oh my god. Also, they knew that they're running out of PVC cards, so why they didn't prepare? Oh my god. We're paying the right amount for this. Why don't they provide the proper service for what we paid for? Oh god.
According to the LTO, there are currently only 147,000 plastic cards available nationwide for printing of the driver's license. The agency estimates that this supply will only last until next week considering the average of 30,000 driver's license card issued daily. The LTO forecasts that at this inventory, their card of offices will be completely depleted by the last week of April. This situation poses a challenge for those in need of driver's license as the availability of the cards may become limited. In the coming weeks, we will keep you updated on any further developments regarding this matter.
Speaking of landmarks, cultural enthusiasts are in for a treat. If you're looking for adventure, you're in luck. Beautiful places to visit in Marikina. Here's Rasky Alamaria for bringing us good sights. Rasky?
Thank you, Miss Ellie. When Filipinos are asked about the beautiful insights in the Philippines, there are many. But when asked what place in the Philippines known for shoemaking, Marikina City is likely to be answered. But Marikina is not only proud of shoes, it is also has many attractions that are sure to fit your aesthetic Instagrammable post. Number one of them is Marikina River Park. There are many rides that you can try and many restaurants to satisfy your cravings. Add to that, the wide park where you can have a picnic and hang out. The River Park is one of the most famous go-out places here in Santo Niño. Every Christmas season, the display of Bazaar and Carnival will start around October then closes by February. That was like the year 2010. Then now, it only starts around November or first week of December and sometimes it's not yet finished until the last week before Christmas break, then closes by January. Another one is the Marikina City Footwear Museum. The museum is beautifully arranged and there's plenty to see. This is also the memory of the well-made shoes that are really amazing and used by important personalities, one of which is owned and some of those worn by Imelda Marcos, including 250 pairs of Imelda Marcos bath shoe collection. The Shoe Museum in Marikina was built in the 1860s during the Spanish colonial era in the Philippines and was used as an arsenal by the Spaniards. During the Philippine-American War, the building was used as a detention center. It was then used as a motor pool of the American era. After the World War II, the structure was repurposed as a rice mill by the Tuason family. Pande Americana, one of the newest tourist landmark listed by the NCR Tourist Department of the Philippines, situated at the Marikina, Metro Manila. A bake shop, garden restaurant, and a chess plaza, Pande Americana is the only place where you can have a taste of the historical 1950s Filipino bread called Pan Americano. It has nice and relaxing ambience with a delicious and very affordable breakfast menu. And they are famous for their charcoal baked pandesal. It is also the first ever chess-inspired restaurant in the country. And this branch in Marikina is their first ever branch. Marikina is one of the historical cities in the Philippines. Also stands out as a place where you and your friends spend time bonding. This is my good site news, Raskel Maria reporting.
FIVOX warned locals to remain alert of volcanic emissions from Mount Bayon, which is one of the most dormant out of the 2 dozen active volcanoes in the Philippines. To know more about the situation, Shiza Ezra Ramirez reporting. Shiza?
Over the past 24 hours, Mayon volcano has shown increased signs of unrest. Reports indicate that volcanic activity intensified with the eruption of lava flows and the glow of the crater observed on the evening of June 11. Authorities have recorded 21 volcanic earthquakes, 260 incidents of rockfall, and 3 occurrences of pyroclastic density currents involving the ejection of volcanic ash, lava, and gas. These alarming events have prompted the alert level to remain at level 3, urging residents to avoid entering the 6-kilometer permanent danger zone. Adding to the concerns, Mayon volcano continues to experience heavy rainfall. The volcano is currently enveloped in the thick rain clouds according to the FIVOX. This persistent swelling has raised worries about the potential impact on nearby communities. FIVOX has issued warnings about the dangers of falling rocks, lava flows, and the possibility of lahar, a destructive mix of volcanic debris and water, should the heavy rains persist. These hazardous conditions have led to the evacuation of more than 14,000 residents from the affected areas. In response to this escalating situation, the government of the United Arab Emirates has extended a helping hand. This morning, 55 tons of donated food arrived to support the evacuees, demonstrating the international community's solidarity in the time of crisis. The Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, is now working diligently to ensure the prompt distribution of aid to those affected by Mayon volcano. Their goal is to begin providing assistance starting tomorrow, as the affected residents face significant challenges during this challenging period. Meanwhile, in preparation for potential medical needs, hospitals across Albay province have activated Cold Blue, which involves heightened readiness and additional medical staff. This measure is in anticipation of the possible health consequences resulting from the ongoing volcanic activity. Furthermore, the Department of Energy is closely coordinating with the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines to monitor the electricity supply in the affected areas. Ensuring a stable power source is crucial to support emergency response efforts and meet the needs of the affected communities. As the situation unfolds, authorities are closely monitoring the volcano for any further developments. FIVOX has alerted residents about a newly formed lava dome, indicating a potential escalation in volcanic activity. If Mayon volcano reaches alert level 4, residents within a 7-kilometer radius will be asked to evacuate for their safety. We will continue to bring you updates on their developing story. Stay tuned to the English Lens for the latest news and information on Mayon volcano's activity.
This is the English Lens. We'll be right back.
This segment is brought to you by Linda's Lechon, The best lechon in town. Mapapa, kasasarap. For inquiries, just call 477-6096.
For other news updates, the match for Game 3 between the Denver Nuggets and Miami Heat is about to begin. The result of the match was followed by Dita Rablog. Take it away.
Thank you, Zach, for today's exciting edition of our Game 3 coverage. Here's the latest and most compelling updates from the world of NBA. The 2023 NBA Finals are underway. The Miami Heat closed out a nail-biting Eastern Conference Finals series against the Boston Celtics with a Game 7 win and faced the Denver Nuggets in the championship. The 8-seeded Heat are just the second number 8 seed in the NBA history to appear in the finals. In the latest game of NBA Finals on Wednesday, unexpected occurrence happened. They witnessed an NBA never before in the 76-year history of the league had a pair of teammates recorded a 30-point triple-double in the same contest. The Denver Nuggets handily won the game, defeating the host Miami Heat with the final score 109-94 to take a 2-1 series lead. But the story of the night was Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, each scoring 30 points while also collecting at least 10 rebounds and 10 assists. Either of the specific stat lines of the Nuggets, 2 stars, 32 points, 21 rebounds, 10 assists, and 34 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists for Jokic and Murray, respectively, would have been stellar on its own, but the fact that both players combined to do it on the same floor on the same night is one of one feat. And yet, despite that effort, the Heat managed to cut the Nuggets' advantage to single digits in the fourth quarter. The frame that Miami had done most of its damage in the first 2 games of the series. The Denver Nuggets have never won an NBA Finals. The closest they came to winning an NBA Finals was in 1978, 1985, 2009, and 2020, when they lost in the Western Conference Finals. With the road win, the Nuggets managed to retake the home court advantage in the series, and the team now finds itself 2 wins away from the franchise's first NBA title. Game 4 also will be in Miami on Friday, and Game 5 moves back to Denver on Monday night. To be clear, the Nuggets just made history by making it to their very first NBA Finals. That's all for the sports news, and we'll update you next time!
Prepare to embark on a gastronomic journey like no other. Our team had the pleasure of visiting Linda's Lechon, an iconic restaurant celebrated for its delectable roasted pig or lechon. Join us as we delve into the mouth-watering world of Linda's Lechon with Wiley. Wiley?
Thank you, Ellie. Linda's Lechon is not just about the lechon itself. Their menu boasts a wide array of traditional Filipino dishes that will transport you back to your grandma's kitchen. Let's go! Hi guys, I'm here with Sir Sancho, the owner of the Linda's Lechon. Sir, we're gonna ask some question. When did the Linda's Lechon started?
Oh, we started in November 2009. And we also have 3 branches. The first one is Concepcion, Marikina. And the second one is Montalban, Rizal. And then lastly, Luzon, Taytay.
So, aside from lechon, what did the other dishes of the Linda's Lechon offer?
Other than lechon, we also offer lechon paksiw, lechon sisig, dinuguan, kare-kare, pakbet.
So, that's it.
Oh, the food is here.
So let's have some taste test, guys. Okay, guys. I'll take my time to eat here. Back to you.
Wow, it looks like incredibly delicious. Right, partner?
Yes, absolutely. It's like I suddenly got hungry. And by the way, 10 days till the end of semester.
The semester is almost over, my friends. Finally, we'll be able to get through it.
And that's the news for today. I'm Granada.
I'm Ramirez.
We are bringing the fresh and the latest news from all over the world. This is
The
English Lens.